Assalamu alaikum everyone, welcome back and Bitcoin finally we have filled the CME gap. All right, the CME gap is filled, thank goodness. Now, is the bottom in for Bitcoin? Number one, I think that probably it should be in. If it's not in right now, then it should be in anytime soon. Okay. We have this little bit of support coming up as well, so perhaps this is one trend line that I think shows that Bitcoin is on a heavy support. Now, there's something that is really crazy I'm going to talk about, and keep in mind it's not going to be a financial advice, but I want to talk about it. I want to get it off my chest. Secondly is I want to draw this RSI, and you can see the RSI is at the lowest of the lowest where you can get it. Secondly is that Bitcoin now finally has made the early sign of a bullish divergence, right? So we have the move down here with Bitcoin like that, and we have the move up here on the RSI. So that's definitely a very good sign. I would actually say a lot of things are oversold and we're very down right now. So this is the discount that I love in a bull run. So you have Bitcoin at 28% discounted, or if I take the measurement one more time, that's going to be nearly 30%. Okay, so there is a room for even 35. There's a room for that. I still can expect a 70k ish, but that's the maximum I really expect if we have to put it in that sense. Okay, this is the maximum I expect. Anything less than 60, 67, I guess, is going to be a very bad call. But I think everything is so down right now, it doesn't make sense for the market to just keep on falling all the time. Of course, we are going to move up at some point, and I think this is the perfect time to do so. So here it is. We fill the gap, and it does look like Bitcoin is definitely doing one thing, and that is creating a double bottom. So here is this scenario. Okay, so last time it hit 78,000, and I made the video and I said that the gap is not filled and I'm not satisfied, and then it came down, touch 77,338, and the gap is at 77,500. so the gap is beautifully filled. So to me, this is the bottom, and anyone who had their stop losses here, that's taken away. Could it be a good opportunity for you to buy? Yes, it could be. I think definitely try it out. And that's the double bottom. It does look like a solid double bottom is being formed. 1, 2, go back up here, come up there, break here, move up, and Bitcoin can start to flow one more time. And in the future, this scenario is where we see Bitcoin at $116,000 one more time. Keep in mind, a lot of bears are going to come in and step in and try to short Bitcoin. So I do think it's time to target them as well, right? A lot of people are bearish right now. I'm not. I'm getting bullish. Once again, I'm back to being bullish, because for me, the bull run is not ended just yet, right? Again, it's not a financial advice, but that's what I see. Anyone who says that the bull run is over is total BS. Time will tell. Could be wrong. There chances of always me being wrong one more time. But what I wanted to tell you, what I want to get off my chest, is that Bitcoin can move to $300,000 from here. It's going to blow your mind. I know. 300k from this point onwards. Now, I'm checking out the charts, and I think 300,000 for Bitcoin is a realistic target in the future. If you can see 100k, we can definitely get 300k. If you expect 200k, we can definitely get that much amount of move to the upside. So the reason why I say this is because of the following. Now, number one, we have this support going on, right? So that's one support for Bitcoin coming up right now. You have the resistance, got another resistance here, got their resistance, and a break to the upside, retest here, and I think this retest is now holding up for Bitcoin to push up again. Now, where does the 300k comes in? And I think 300k comes from this whole pattern that you have: a big left shoulder, head, right shoulder, and now if you break up and you want to move higher, that's from the top to the bottom, and I'm just going to lay down for you, and it does look like that's a almost like a 362 or $360,000 that is being printed out for Bitcoin, with some ideas that the trend line can actually even be like this. All right, so if it's like that, then you have the top to the bottom like that, and you have at least like 270. All right, so 270 to $360,000 is something that I'm looking forward to for Bitcoin from this correction. I'm not saying it's going to pump from 78K, wherever the correction is going to be, 70K, 71, 69. That's what I expect. But if it comes down below like 47, for me, that's going to be a problem. I think if it makes it down to $47,000, I might say that's going to be something to be worried about, of course. And that's all for the video. I'm going to see you in the next one. Love is.